Hello there and welcome to the Mobile Academy. And if you want to become a job ready Flutter developer, make sure to check out the courses on my website mobileacademy.io. Here you will find all of the courses related to the Flutter development. You will find the professional course as well as the basic course related to the Flutter. You can also find some of the free courses over here if you want to just go and try it out, or if you are just a beginner on the Flutter and then the React Native, you can also find the free course over here. And if you would like to be a full stack developer, we also have the course related to the full stack developer, related to the Node.js, Express, MongoDB, as well as the Flutter over here. And if you would like to join the Flutter bootcamp, there is also a bootcamp course over here. So make sure to go and check out the course over here. There are free and then the paid course. And if you want to be a job ready Flutter developer, this is the course that you want to take. So see you guys on the next lesson. Till then, have a great day.
Yeah, hello there and welcome back, and let us continue with our lesson over here. And this is the Flutter clean architecture with the Riverpod project over here. We will be building a Flutter application using the clean architecture with the Flutter Riverpod over here. And this is not a beginner course, so if you are a complete beginner, or if you are not familiar with the Flutter as well as the Riverpod over here, then this course is not for you. So this is really not a beginner friendly course, and if you want to learn some basic concept, make sure to go and check out my other courses over here, and you should be good to go with that one. But for this particular course, it is required to have some Flutter development experience, maybe a 6 months, 1 year, or even more than that would be good. And also the Riverpod, or the knowledge of the Riverpod is required. And if you are not sure about how to use the Flutter Riverpod, make sure to go and check out my course on that one. I have a full course regarding the Flutter Riverpod as well. And that's just the thing that you have to know about this. That is the prerequisite for this particular course. So let us get started, and welcome to the Flutter clean architecture course with the Flutter Riverpod. So let's meet up in the next one. Till then, have a great day. Let us continue with our lesson over here, and in this particular lesson, let us try to go and add a listener over here to our login. So once we log in over here, once there is an error, we want to show an error, and once there is a success, we want to navigate to our home screen. And if you go over here, there are a couple of the errors. One is to fix the refresh token. That is not correct, because if this is a login route, we don't want to go and refresh our token. We need to fix that one. And the next one, the fix that we need to do is we need to fix this one as well. It's the this is the login request that we are using. Actually, if you go to the login over here, let's go to our login, and if you go to the data, we are actually using the DTO over here in the body. That is coming from the error. So content type is of incorrect over here. The content type is not set actually in the request. But if you go to the core over here, and in the remote, in the interceptor, we have actually set up over here the content type already. To fix this one, what we need to do is we need to create a build.yaml file in the root of the project over here. And here we need to add the order of the code generation. So I'll just go and paste some content over here. So the global option for the fridge, what we need to do is we need to run that one before the JSON serializable, and also for the JSON serializable, run before the retrofit generator. So this will create a proper order for order of the code generation, and then it will create the proper the content type. It will also add the proper content type over there. So let's go and run the build runner over here. So I need to generate that particular code over here. And once that code is generated, we should be good to go with that particular error, right? So we want to set up the proper order of the code generator. So let's just go and take a look over here. So let's go to the login API. So it hasn't been generated. I guess it hasn't been completed over here. So let's wait for it to complete. And that's cool. So now the file has been generated for us, right? And I guess that should be fine over here. And the next thing that we need to do is let's try to go and rerun the or rebuild the app, and let's go to the debug console. Let's clear out this one and let's try to send this one, and now you should see that the error has been gone. So if we add the proper order of the code generation in our build.yaml file, that error should be gone. Next, what we need to do is we need to see the error over here. It's also sending the refresh token request. So let's just go back to here, and what we need to do is we don't want to actually go and send the request if the URL is of our login, right? So we don't want to send the refresh token in our login URL. So if you go here, this is the one. So if the path is of this one, we don't want to go and call the refresh over here, the token refresh. That's not correct thing. So let's just go and add the end condition over here, and I'll just go and add the if the error that requests of the option of the path is of API version 1 auth, I guess, and this is of the login. So let's just go and say this is of the login over here. So not the this one, login login over here. And for this one, what we can do is actually we can go and create that. Let's go to the remote, and here I'll just go and create the new file. Let's just go and create a new file over here, and I'll just call this one as the endpoint over here. So endpoint file over here. And here let's just go and create the const of the it should be of the const of the string, and then the login endpoint over here. So I'll just call it as a login endpoint, and then sign up endpoint, and then the endpoint is of this one. Just cut this section from here and provide it over here, and that should be the same thing for the sign up over here. So let's just go and replace that one over here, and once we have that, this should be the one that we are going to use it over here, and it's of the login endpoint over here. And let's go to the our this one, and here also we can replace that one with the login endpoint. So if we change it one place, it's going to change it in the every other place. So we created the endpoint file over there, and that should be good enough. And you can do the same thing for the sign up as well. So let's go over here in the source remote, and in the remote, let's just go and change the endpoint of the hard-coded one with the sign up endpoint over here. So let's just go and grab that one over here. So this should be the good one, and what we need to do next is let's go over here in the interceptor, and we need to check that particular condition. That should be fine. And also if the access token is of the null, then we don't want to add it as a authorization header. That's also not correct. So we'll just go and check for the condition over here if the access token access token is not null, add it to the request header. And I'll just go and add the if condition over here, and with this particular if condition, let's just move this one up here, and that should be good enough. So let's just go and add these two. Now it should not add the authorization header. So if you take a look, it's sending the bearer token as a null in the login request. That is not correct because we haven't actually logged in, so the bearer token is null, so it's no point of adding it to the request header. So for that, we'll check that one over in the condition, and also it's no point of sending the refresh token the endpoint call over here because we haven't logged in, right? So let's just go and clear out this one, and now let's just go and restart, and let's try to go and send the okay. So now you can see that it's sending us the incorrect email or the password.